Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 27485 Southwest Xanthus Court here in Sherwood. We're located at the rear of the home. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running, and I'll zero out the camera length counter once we get to the base of the cleanout here. And we're scoping out to a septic tank, and I can visibly see the lid down here. It's only about 10-15 feet away. So here we go. Alright, here at 23 feet, a little longer than I thought it would be, but we have reached the tank connection here. I'm going to go turn the water off, let it drain out completely before reeling back. Alright, looks like the line's pretty much all drained out at this point. Go ahead and start reeling back here. And again, the tank lid is just one little terrace below where the clean out's at. It's visible from the ground. The lid's exposed anyway. And we have a little dangly item there hanging from that pipe joint. It seems unlikely that it would actually be a root intrusion unless there used to be some kind of tree or something here. There's no trees. All we have is grass. So you can also get excess pipe glue. You can get hair that gets stuck to the pipe joint. What's there currently is so tiny and little and looks like glue, looks like a piece of human hair, looks like a lot of different things. There's just not enough there to go off of. It's the location of it up towards the top of the pipe is a little harder spot for debris to get hung up at. Let's see if we can maybe bust it loose possibly. Yeah, whatever's there, I just basically about tore it off the wall. So it looks like some debris that just hung up at the joint. Anyway, it is a possibility. It could be the start of a very small root intrusion. At this time, there's just not enough to go off of there to say dig a hole in the ground and fix that. It's basically one single strand. Much of it's covered up by water, so there's not a whole lot to look at there. Anyway, we're just about to reel back to the clean out here. We have excellent flow all the way to the tank. The pipe is spotless clean. The line is functioning properly at this time. And that little tiny strand there, aside from that, I mean, the rest of the line is in great shape. That joint there is a little bit in question, but I really think that's just debris that's hung up there. You could do a rescope in a year or so to see if anything's changed or grown. Again, there's nothing out here other than grass that I could possibly see intruding through the line. Usually it takes a fairly good-sized bush, unless you have a wide-open pipe joint, which you don't have there to punch through a pipe joint. So anyway, that's not something I'm all that concerned about. And then I'll reverse direction here and scope just the pipe that's kind of flat on the ground. Much of the pipe going through the crawl spaces is in a vertical fashion. You can see we're going to start going up in the air here. I'll scope as much of this as possible. I've been inside the crawl space here. This right here is the clean out cap. That's the very end of the line. So all the pipe throughout the crawl space here that we've scoped is in great shape and is draining out properly. The sewer line in its entirety is functioning properly at this time. Anyway, here's our clean out, and then just about kitty corner to it over that hillside there, that object on the ground, that's the tank lid. That's about the best view you're ever going to get from a sewer camera right there.